Hello everyone, this is Revati M, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this series, we are discussing about the theoretical fundamentals of artificial AI. In this session, we will understand the concepts of the Turing test, and we will learn how to text evaluates machine learning intelligence, analyze advantages and limitations, and explore its modern applications. By the end of the class, it's able to explain the working process of the Turing test and discuss its relevance in today's AI-driven world. This knowledge will help us understand how machines attempt to imitate human thinking and communication. So here the Turing test and the design thinking process. First we have to empathize the problem. So understand the human communication and behavior. Then define stage. Here we define the what constitute intelligence we need. Next one is ideate. It develops the intelligent conversational system. Then we create the prototype to build AI chatbots and virtual assistants. And the last stage is text. It evaluates whether the machine mimic human responses. So the Turing test was proposed by Alan Turing in 1950 through this famous paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence. So originally the test was Cancer the imitation game. Turing wanted to answer a simple but profound questions. Can machine think rather than defining thinking directly? He suggested evaluating whether a machine could imitate human conversation or convincingly. His work laid the foundation of modern artificial intelligence and continued to influence AI research today. Next, we see the working process of imitation game. So the Turing test, in Turing test, we have the imitation game. So it involves three participants. First one is a integrator. Second one is a human participation. Third one is a machine participation. So here the integrator communicate with both the human and machine through a text-based interface without knowing which is which. So the integrator asks various questions on both participants based on the response. The integrator attempts to identify the human and the machine. If the machine successfully convinces the integrator that it is the human, it is considered to have demonstrated intelligent behavior. This process evaluates how naturally and intelligently a machine can communicate. So human and machine are placed in separate rooms. Communication occurs strictly through text to hide physical identity. If the integrator cannot reliably distinguish the machine from the human, so here the machine will be passed. So here, this is the architecture for the Turing test. So first the integrator asks the question to the human and machine. Here the response will reply by the human and machine. So first question is the integrator may ask question such a mathematical problem, general knowledge question or creative task like writing short poem. The machine must generate response that appears natural human-like. This evaluation criteria include logical reasoning, language understanding, consistency and conversational ability. So the better a machine performs in these areas, the more likely it is to be perceived as intelligent. The architecture serves as a benchmark for conversational AI system. Next, we see the critical analysis. So here the advantages and limitations. The Turing test has several advantages. It is a simple to understand, practical to implement, and focus on observable intelligent behavior. It has also encouraged the development of conversational AI technologies. And then, however, it has limitation. The test evaluates only conversational ability and does not measure true understanding, emotion, conciseness or creativity. A machine may pass the test by mimicking human responses without genuinely understanding the conversation. Therefore, while the Turing test is important benchmark, it is not a complete measure of intelligence. So next we see the modern relevance and applications in a AI landscape. Modern AI systems such as ChatGPT, Siri, and Alexa, customer service bots, educational assistant, and healthcare chatbots. These are the used as a human-like conversation. Here, chatbots are widely used in customer support, healthcare, education, and business applications. A notable milestone occurred in 2014 when the chatbot Guzman reportedly convinced some judges that it was a human during a Turing test competition. This development demonstrates how Turing ideas continue to influence AI innovations. So here the mind map summarize the entire concept of the Turing test. At the center is Alan Turing. So the idea of evaluating machine intelligence through conversation. So the branches show the working process, architecture, applications, advantages and limitations of the test. Modern AI applications such as ChatGPT, Siri, Alexa, healthcare bots and customer support system are connected to these functional foundational ideas. So the mind map helps us understand how the various components of the Turing test relate to one another and contribute to the broader field of artificial intelligence. We come to the end of this section. I hope you enjoyed this session. Thank you.